Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Crochet and Coffee here, and you know how we do. Hashtag replay. Go ahead and write down in the comment section. Let us know what you're working on, and we'll get ready in just a few minutes. I hope everyone has had a great week, and it is time to drill and chill. Yes. So we're gonna give it a few minutes to get started. Hey, everybody, how we doing? Hey. Hope everybody's doing good. Bah, 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 bah. It is Friday. Yes. Hey, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? What's up, Crafting Chat with Eli and Nikki Blue and Melissa B. Crafts with me and Donna Payton with Doritos. Hey, what's up, Leah? What's up, Tia? What's up, Denise and Trisha and Candace and Olivia and Holly and Naomi and Pippa, Adriana and Robin, Mickey Sun. Holy snap! Rachel, what is you doing awake, girl? You trying to get that 100 hours in for real? What's up, guys, my mans? How we doing? Hey, everybody. Wow, you guys, the love. Hey, everybody joining in. So tonight, again, I'm by myself. The kids are playing, and Mr. Coffee's at work. Don't worry about it. He'll be back later. But I'm going to start doing something different at the beginning of my lives. Well, I'm not going to change the disclaimer because I know a bunch of y'all just had a heart attack. I'm going to start highlighting these Etsy artists of, the week. Because every couple of weeks, somebody from Etsy always contacts me and they're like, Miss Coffee, can I send you something to show? And they get their 5 minutes of fame during what you got Wednesday. But I would like to highlight those artists as well on my Friday night lives because my lives get more views than anything else. So, Brooke, I know her whole face just went white. If you guys see Brooke in chat, oh, thank you, Rachel. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys see Brooke in chat, I'm not sure if she's still in here, but this week I'm going to highlight Brooke. Brooke is Craft with Brooke on Instagram. She contacted me, I don't know, like a week or two ago, and asked me could she send some stuff out. Now, usually when people send me stuff out, I don't like for them to tell me what it is, so I have a reaction. Nowadays, it doesn't really matter because I'll forget anyways. But she sent me out some stuff, and it was too cool to not show you guys. What up, Jeremy? So I'm going to show you a couple of the things that she sent me. You'll see them again in What You Got Wednesday, but I wanted to show you guys just a couple of the things that she sent me because she does resin. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that do resin, but I've never seen stuff like this before, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So we gonna see what Brooke's got. Now, Brooke does have an Etsy shop. I did put it down in my description box along with her Instagram. So if you guys want to go follow her, bug her about making stuff for her Etsy shop that you want, do what you do, boo boo. No harassing her though, because I'll come after you. Either way. So let's get on with this show and tell real quick. So real quick, first things first, this, you guys. How cool is that? It is a cover minder. This really cool little egg cover minder. Now, the thing that Mr. Coffee likes that I stole because he likes it and he was using it is this. It looks like a little bear dish. It's a little dish for bears. What's up, Nick and Tina Colors? How's it going? And then we got this really cool soap dish. Now, this is something I've never seen before, besides like this. Oh, thank you, Vilma. I greatly appreciate it. If y'all don't know what that is called a super chat. It is a way to help me fund the channel to bring you guys bigger and better content so that whenever you have one of those companies that you're like, I'm a little iffy on this shop. Miss Coffee, you try them out. Those super chats along with watching ads and videos and all the other stuff that you guys do to help me out does help out a lot for me to be able to go, heck yeah, I can check that shop out for you. Let me know what the link is. So thank you so much to those folks that are super chatting. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Jeremy. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, snap. Jeremy changing it up tonight. He coloring y'all. Y'all watch out, Jeremy, now. All right. And then she sent me this beautiful necklace. And this is a necklace as well. Y'all, the things y'all do with resin. I can't mess with resin because I be done resin my whole hand. But y'all are some talented folks out here in these streets, okay? So we got the necklaces. I love coasters, okay? I have two coasters that I got from Sharon. I can never say her last name. It's Skinsky or something. I can't. She's the one that made me the gear heart. She sent me coasters, and then I got this really cool coaster that I will never use. It will just be a decoration in my house. And then, like, the coolest thing ever, we got keychains. Now, I'm not sure what's all available in her shop. I think she just has cover minders right now. I'm not sure if she carries this stuff in her shop, but she said she was just messing around and just made stuff. Now, when I mess around, I usually make a mess. I don't make all of this, so good God. And then this. This is the cutest thing ever, and I stole it back from Maggie, so don't tell her I stole it, okay? This, I was like, well, what is this? Maggie actually came up to me and goes, Mommy, it's a pop socket. And I was like, it's a what? She comes up and goes, it's a pop socket. Y'all, is that not the coolest freaking thing you've ever seen? So, if you guys would like to go check out what Brooke has over in her Etsy shop, again, her Etsy and her Instagram are posted down in the description box below of this video. Thank you very much, Brooke, for sending this out to me. I greatly appreciate it. Again, you will see everything, because that's not even all the stuff she sent me. That's just some of the stuff. You will see everything that she sent on What You Got Wednesday, so look forward to that. But with that said, hey, everybody, how we doing? Everybody have a good week? What's up, Pawpaw? That pop socket is so cute. So, tonight, we have a new start, because as you guys know, I finished, thank goodness, I finished my Where the Stars Come From DIY Moon Shop and Jeremiah Morale. I cannot get that man's last name right to save my life. I am so sorry, but you know who I'm talking about. That canvas was amazing to work on. It was a lot of confetti, but it was worth it. It shines like nobody's business, y'all. So, we are starting the LED swans. Now, there we go. There we go. Look at them light up, y'all. Yes! So, this is an LED kit, so it is a partial. It's considered a partial because you don't drill everything on the kit. So, in this kit, you do not drill the waterfall. But the rest of this, you drill. It's a 50 by 40. It is a round, and we're going to start this tonight. So, yes. What's up, Katie? So excited to see the finish of the swan canvas. I am, too, because this thing's going to be off the chain. Yes, it's an LED kit. The kit is also linked down in the description box. It is currently sold out, like a lot of the stuff on her site, which it wasn't sold out the day I did the video. So, y'all must have went and ransacked her website. But she does have some other kits available that you can go check out. And a lot of them are pre-framed, so they will come on a stretch canvas, and then some of them are LEDs. Oh, thank you, Tia. Boy, did I miss this live last night. Missed you. Oh, Tia, thank you so much. I missed you, too. I was coming into your live, and I passed out. Like, I seen you live, and I was like, ooh, Tia's live. She live kind of early. I might be able... Y'all, it was a rough week. I had migraines this week. I got children. Maggie's here. I'm going to explain some things to y'all. Now, the only bad thing about this canvas is I can't use my cover minders, because where are you going to stick it? Where are you going to stick it? You going to stick it underneath? Underneath the whole board? So there is some downfalls to the LED kit and the pre-frame. You can't use cover minders, and you can't use a light pad, but it's an LED frame. So, like, if you really needed the light, just turn the light on. Like, seriously. Anyways. So, those are two things about this. Like, I had a minder pulled out, and I'm like, hold up, I can't even put that on there. Rachel says she's getting that 100 hours in. What's up, Anxiety Art Adventures? What's up, Mallory? Y'all know the fine's the best shit ever. All right, so we are going to start our swans here. And we're just going to find something. Oh, you know what? Bam. Look at that. And I can put my little things in there. Thanks, Brooke. You're the best. She must have known something I didn't. Anywho, so I am starting the swans tonight. I'm super excited. We're going to give it a few more minutes before we give the disclaimer, because I know some of y'all is yelling, where's the disclaimer? Also, that buzzing you hear in the background, that, I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm sweating like a whore in church. Okay, it's 84 degrees outside at 9 o'clock at night. I am not about to open that door, plus the firecrackers are going off. Kelly, hey, what's up, Kelly? Thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Paw with the 50 spot. Yeah. What's up, Silver Linus? Yes. So, I'm going to start this tonight. I'm hoping to have it finished next week so that I can start the tulips, because the tulips one, unless something spectacular comes, the tulips is next, okay? Do you ever get mad when you get new canvases in that you're not expecting, or you forget that they're coming and you go, okay, I'm going to do this one next. And then the next canvas comes in and you're like, oh, God dang it. Now I got to start this one. That's where I'm living right now. That's the life I'm living. So I need O. We're going to put those up there. And as you guys know, I love putting the first drill on with you guys. So that means I haven't diamond painted since Tuesday, okay? It's been a long week. What's up, Shailene? How's it going? What's up, Dawn Marie? Yeah, everybody in the house tonight. Y'all. So I know a lot of y'all were worried about Maggie because you seen the post on Instagram where she was at the hospital. Let me explain. One, like I said, Maggie is perfectly fine. There was nothing wrong with Maggie. See what happened was, right? Maggie's on 2 different types of medications for her seizures, which have been stopping her seizures for the last year. Maggie has gone officially 1 full year without a seizure. Round of applause for that. Round of applause for that. So I keep up on making sure that she has her meds, stocked up here at the house so that, we don't have any issues. And if you guys were in my live a couple of months ago, you guys would have remembered Maggie had a night terror in my live. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I greatly appreciate it. Maggie had a night terror in the middle of my live. Like, you guys heard her screaming in the background and everything. It was awful. I know. A lot of y'all were like, I felt like she was my baby crying. I am so sorry. But she hasn't had any problems since. They switched her meds and now she's doing great. Well, her meds can only be refilled every 30 days. Not 29, not 27, 30 days. I have to wait 30 days from the last time I refilled her meds to get her meds. Well, on the 30th day, I put the prescription in at the pharmacy like I do every month. I put her prescription in, and on every 3rd month, I put Orion's in, because Orion has an allergy pill. He takes like Seasonal or something. He takes some kind of, it's Claritin. He takes Claritin every day, like 1 pill a day. He's cool. So every 3 months, I put his prescription in, and now I have my own prescription that I have to put in, and Mr. Coffee's prescription. Everybody's on prescriptions. Everybody in the club getting pills. So I'm sitting there. I give the lady the information, and I go, cool, I'll go pick it up tomorrow, because she said it'd probably take a little bit to get it filled. No problem, no biggie. Virus is out here. I understand, whatever. This morning, I decide I'm going to get up early and go get her medicine, because I literally have to just go into the store, grab the meds, and come out. I didn't want to have to take the kids with me, because that's like a little bit of free time I get to get my brain right for the day, okay? Because, dealing with kids on a daily basis, it's fun. And I know a lot of y'all who have kids are like, the greatest joy in my life is having kids. But there's times where these kids be asking for it. Like, they be trying me like I'm a sample at Costco's, okay? They be trying my patience, and sometimes mama needs a break, okay? Mama just needs a break. And so I like to every once in a while go places without them. So I decided this morning to get up early and go get her meds and come back. I go to the pharmacy to get her meds. The lady hands me 1 bag, and I go, you're missing something. She goes, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean, what do I mean? I called in 2 prescriptions. And she goes, oh, we can't fill the other one. I'm sorry, say what now? She goes, we can't fill the other one. You need to be seen. I'm like, I don't need to be seen. My daughter needs to be seen. What do you mean she needs to be seen? Now, Maggie gets seen by her pediatrician, her neurologist, once a year, because they are so far away. They're 5.5 hours one way. So she only sees him once a year, which is right before her birthday in September. We got the notice that we were supposed to make the appointment. We never made the appointment because then the Rona happened. I'm not about to go out here and be traveling in these streets and get the Rona, especially since the place where she goes to get her checkups is in a hot spot, meaning there's more cases in that particular area than anywhere else. I'm not going there. No. Y'all, no. Y'all can see her at the doctor's office here and be just fine. So I'm sitting there. Yeah, it is far. It's a full day's trip. Usually what we end up doing is we board the dogs for the day, and we take and spend we get up early morning, and then the bad thing about it is they're an hour behind us. So we fall back an hour, and then as we're coming home, we gain an hour. So it messes with your head. So I'm sitting there and I go, what do you mean she needs to be seen? Because the first thing I thought in my head was, I'm not about to drive 5.5 hours today. Like, I can't. I have life tonight. What are you talking about, 5.5 hours? I ain't driving no damn 5.5 hours. You crazy? And she goes, well, you'll have to call her doctor. Now, Maggie actually has 2 pediatric neurologists. My brain didn't register that because she had only seen the one once. So when they told us that we needed to call her doctor, I was like, all right, cool, bet. I'll go call her doctor right now. I go and I call the doctor when I get in the car, and the nurse lady that answers the phone tells me that they're on early vacation, not vacation. They're out early for the holiday. It's an observed holiday. Okay, well, that's cool, but can I get my daughter's meds refilled until I can make an appointment to come out and see you guys? She goes, who are you seeing? And I'm like, Dr. Bender. I need to see Dr. Bender. And she goes, oh, Dr. Bender. And I'm like, what do you mean, oh? And she's like, oh, ma'am, did they not send you a letter? Chick, this ain't Blue's Clues. I didn't get no letter. What are you talking about? Apparently, one of Maggie's pediatric neurologists has retired. Now, he's not of age to retire, so I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if it means he did something bad and he had to retire. I don't know. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, what do you mean? I need to get her seen by somebody. Somebody needs to look at her and go, okay, she still has seizures, and give her medication. I need to see somebody. And she goes, the best thing I can tell you to do right now is to call her primary care physician. Why? What is that going to do? She goes, he might be able to write you a prescription. Oh, cool, bet. By this time, I'm already home because I live like 2 minutes from everything I need to get a hold of. Like the hospital is 2 minutes away, their school is about 2 minutes away, and the pharmacy is like 3 minutes away. So I'm within range of everything. I don't have to go far for anything. So I'm sitting there, well, unless I'm going to her doctor's appointment, obviously. So I get in the house and I call the doctor's office, and they're out, of course, observed holiday. The emergency nurse answers the phone and she's like, how can I help you? If this is an emergency, call 911. I'm like, this ain't no dang emergency. I just need my daughter's pills refilled or her medicine refilled. Could you please can I get you to refill it until Monday at least so I can come in and see the doctor? And she goes, they're out for the weekend. And now take it. When Maggie's medicine, when they make you wait that 30 days, on day 30, Maggie has officially 2 days worth of meds left. That's it. So you got to think, that's today, which is Friday, and Saturday. That doesn't include Sunday. And I don't know if anybody else takes pills to manage their life, but what happens to you when you take pills that manage life things, and then you all of a sudden stop taking the pills? Yeah, bad things happen, like night terrors, well, for Maggie's sake, night terrors and seizures and all that fun stuff. So I'm like, I'm not about to go through that. I'm not about to do it. We need to figure something out because, yeah, she only has like 2 days worth of meds left. Mr. Coffee wakes up, he goes, what's going on? I'm like, they can't refill Maggie's meds. She needs to be seen, but her doctor has retired, so I don't know what to do because she needs to be seen. He goes, we're not supposed to see her doctor until September. I'm like, I'm aware of this. Apparently they're not aware of this. So I'm sitting there and she's like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you to do. I'm sorry. We are not in the office until Monday. This is an emergency. There is a 7-year-old child who needs this medication. And she goes, well, man, why would you wait until she doesn't have that much meds left to call a prescription? Chick, you about to get a 2-piece without a biscuit. What? I'm like, because that's the way you guys have it set up. I can't get it earlier, like when she's at half a bottle, because y'all have it set up where it's at 2 doses left that she gets a refill. She goes, oh. Yeah, you're going to have to wait till Monday. And then she hangs up. I'm like, this Sonya, oh, I should go up to that office and get this chick this 2-piece for real. Y'all, I was mad. So I go, how am I supposed to get her medicine? She only has 2 days worth of meds left. And in my head, I can stretch I can stretch 15 cents into $1, okay? I can make 15 cents. You can stretch that dollar. I can't stretch medication. What am I supposed to do? And I'm like, he's going to be at work Sunday. Monday morning comes and she's going to be all outside of her feelings and seizures and all this other stuff. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? You know what? Bet, I got this. And he goes, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going to the emergency room. And he goes, why? I'm like, because where else do you get prescriptions? Duh, they're never closed. And he goes, are they going to write you a prescription? They're going to, or I'm not leaving the flipping hospital until they do. Get up to the hospital. Lady goes, we need to take your temperature real quick, ma'am. I'm like, here we go with this crap again. I go in, now take it. Again, it's another hot day outside. She goes, ma'am, your temperature is 102. And she goes, ma'am, I can't let you in the hospital. Look, listen to me. Listen to me. Give me a second. I go to the front desk. I grab the clipboard that's sitting there that you sign in with. I fanned myself off. I go back over. I'm like, try it now. She goes, oh, okay, it came down. Yeah, it's just because it's hot outside. It's hot. I have clothes on. There's a bra with padding on under this clothes, okay? Oh, my God. She checks Maggie. She checks me. She goes, okay, you guys can go in. I go in. I sign Maggie in. The lady looks at me. She goes, what seems to be the problem today? She needs her prescription filled. And I'm filling out paperwork. And she goes, man, we're not the pharmacy. You about to be today. And she goes, huh? I'm like, listen. And I go through the whole spiel with her on how the 30 days and I have 2 days worth of meds left and everything else. And she goes, okay, we'll see what the doctor says, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to write her a prescription. Sure he can. It's a big hospital. Find any one of the doctors in here and just tell them to write a script and I'll go get it and I'll leave you alone. I'll be out of your hair. Either way, I'm not leaving until she gets her prescription. So, sitting in there, some guy comes in. He has a really bad migraine. He has a pair of sunglasses on. He's telling the nurse lady that he can't, everything hurts. And I'm thinking, this is deja vu. Where do I know this from? He's like, everything hurts. My eyes hurt. My head hurts. My hair hurts. He goes, the hair on my leg, it hurts so bad. Just anything to make it stop. He's squeezing his head, and I'm looking at him like, dang, that looks real familiar. Why do I know this? Because just a few months earlier, it was me. When I had my seizure, or my stroke, that's what happened to me. That's how I came into the hospital, except for I couldn't see out of my right eye. Well, the guy comes in, they sign him in, they check him in, they sit him down, and he's sitting there probably a good 5 minutes, and I see his arm fall off the chair, and he starts slouching to the side. I look back at the desk, and I go, and there's a bunch of nurses, of course. There's always nurses standing around talking. I look at the nurses, I go, hey, y'all might want to check on this guy. I'm pretty sure he's having a stroke. They come rushing out of there. They throw the stroke code. There's sirens going off and lights and everything, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this definitely looks familiar. This is the same thing that happened to me when I had my stroke a few months ago. And I was just like, And Maggie's looking at me because she's scared because there's a siren literally going off with a yellow light going stroke code stroke in the waiting room. And she's like, Mommy, are you okay? I'm like, honey, it's not me. Because she remembers last time she was there, Mommy had a stroke. So she was scared it was me. And I'm like, no, it's this guy right here. So we get up and move out the way so they can take care of that guy. Maggie's sitting there. Some lady coughs next to Maggie and she goes, ew, I don't want the Rona. I'm like, Maggie, y'all, you can't take kids nowhere. They don't care. They don't care about anybody's feelings. They are 100% honest. The lady just, a cough, and she just clearing her throat. And Maggie goes, like, the way she, like, leaned away from the lady, she's like, ew, I don't want the Rona. Mommy, can we go home? I don't want to catch the Rona. I'm like, we're not here to catch the Rona. She goes, am I getting shots? I'm like, you're not getting shots. She goes, well, I'm going to get one of them because that lady got the Rona. And she goes, oh, honey, I just have a dry throat. I need something to drink. I'm real parched. And she goes, she's parked, Mommy? I'm like, no, she said parched, not parked. She thought she said parked like a car. And she goes, well, there's some water over there, but you can't take your mask off to drink it. And the lady's like, oh, you're so cute. And Maggie's like, I'm not cute. I'm a ferocious monster. Right, Mommy? I'm like, yeah, you're a ferocious monster. So they finally take that guy away, and it's just me and the coffee lady out in the waiting room. And why is it that every time I go to the doctor's office lately, there's always somebody there coughing? I don't know. This seems to be a theme. I don't like it. Well, they call Maggie back after about 30 minutes of us sitting there. And they go, what's the problem? Now, why is it when you go to the hospital, they have 7 people come ask you the same question? So what's going on today? Obviously nothing good because I'm coming to see you. Like, don't get me wrong. I love doctors and nurses. I'm all about that life, okay? My dad's an old-timey doctor, whatever. But I literally had 5 different nurses come in and go, so what are you being seen for today? Seriously? Really? For real? You're serious? Okay, so let me explain this again. My daughter needs her seizure medications refilled. She, okay. The lady goes out. A doctor comes in. He goes, so I hear you need a prescription refilled. I'm like, did you hear to the grapevine? Because there was a grapevine that came straight through here. It kept asking me the same question over and over again. And he's like, so why is she on the medication? And I'm thinking to myself, if you're a doctor and you hear of a medicine, and then I went, no, because more than likely he's probably trying to make sure you're not trying to like get medicine out of them, like people who do drugs try to get drugs out of them. And I'm like, I don't know who wants seizure medication or what it can do, but she's here, she has seizures, this helps her not to have seizures. And he's like, how long has she been without seizures? Meanwhile, Maggie's sitting there looking like a deer in the headlights, and he goes, is she okay? She goes, a lady coughed in the waiting room and now I'm gonna catch the Rona. He starts howling and I'm sitting there going, Maggie. She goes, Mommy, I really don't want the Rona. I'm like, you're not gonna get the Rona. And he goes, oh, honey, don't worry. We weren't even seeing her. And she's like, you should. She has the Rona. And I'm like, Maggie, if you don't stop telling people that this lady has the Rona, oh my God. So the doctor's like, okay, let me see what I can do, blah, blah, blah. He goes back and makes a couple of phone calls, and he goes, yeah, she needs to be seen. I'm like, you're looking at her right now. Can you just look at her and give her the medicine? Because I can't leave here without the medicine, because if I do leave here and I have to come back, I'm going to come back in a bad mood, because my daughter is then going to be seizing and screaming her head off, which I can't handle at home. And if I do bring her back, I'm not driving her here myself, so she's coming lights and sirens, okay? So that way we don't have to wait in the waiting room. You'll bring her right back. So it's either I get the prescription now and you don't have to see my face until one of the family members gets sick again, or we come back later yelling and screaming in your waiting room waiting for her to be seen, and you guys are going to have to sedate her or something to get her to calm down because she's going to start having night terrors. But it's up to you what you want to do today. I mean, it depends on how lively you want your day to be. I mean, the 4th of July is just tomorrow, so you're going to have a bunch of people blowing their hands off. So if you don't want to deal with this too, I would advise you just give me the medication I need so I can go home. 10 minutes later, he comes in. He goes, all right, we sent that prescription over to your pharmacy. Was there anything else you needed, Miss Tepper? I'm like, nah, I'm good. That's all I needed. Thank you. And he's like, well, can we check her vitals? You don't need to check her vitals. You can charge me $400 for that? No, thank you. No, it's highway robbery. No, she's fine. She ain't got high blood pressure. She has no other illnesses. She just has epilepsy. It's cool. Bye. And I left. We left, and Maggie goes, Mommy, can we go get some food? I'm hungry. Okay, sure. And she goes, Mama, the Rona lady's gone. Maggie, the lady does not have Rona. Mommy, how do you know? I knew because I seen a lady leave with her husband, and he had like a bandage on his hand. And I'm like, because she wasn't even the one being seen, Maggie. Like, you have to explain this to your kids. So, like, the whole way out of the hospital, she's asking me about the Rona and how she can catch it, and she doesn't want to catch it, and she kept wanting to wash her hands. And we had to stop at a nurse station and ask, could we wash her hands, because she just felt dirty. Y'all, she washes her hand more than nurses do. Anyways, so we're getting ready to leave the hospital, and we hear, boom! And I'm like, what the what's that? Y'all, it starts pouring down, raining out of nowhere. It just starts pouring. I look out the door and I look at Maggie. I look at the TV, and they had Nickelodeon on. I'm like, hey, let's watch Nickelodeon for a few minutes. And she goes, yeah, because I don't want to go out there. I'm like, yeah, let's just watch it. We hung out in the hospital for a good, 15 minutes, just long enough for the storm to cool down. And then we went running towards the car, and we get in the car, and it starts up again. It just starts pouring, and then I start hearing this tink, 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 tink. And I'm like, what the hell is that? What's the tinking noise? And I'm thinking it's Maggie tapping on the window. Oh, no. We got hail. I'm like, what the hell? And Maggie goes, that's what it is, Mom. It's little snowballs. I'm like, no. She's like, Mommy, I saw Jesus in the waiting room. Maybe he wants a snowball fight. I'm like, I think that's a fight he's going to win, because he's throwing chunks of ice at us, and we have nothing. It's not snowing here. She's like, Mom, it's always snowing here. I'm like, technically, this is a type of snow, but not the right kind of snow. I'm having to have this conversation in the car with her before we leave, because I was too scared to drive for fear it was going to crack my windshield because of how hard it was hitting. And she wouldn't stop about the crucifix. She saw the crucifix in the waiting room of the doctor's office. And she goes, Mom, there's Jesus. I'm like, I see Jesus. And she goes, does he see me? I'm like, he always sees you. Always? I'm like, yeah, which is how he knows you're doing something wrong. I'll be good while I'm here then. I'm like, you should be good all the time. She goes, but he's not always watching me. I never see him at home. And I'm like, you know what? Now I'm tempted to get one and put it in like right in the center of the house so that no matter where she goes, he's watching her. Like, this is the thing I have to deal with when I have to deal with a Maggie in the morning. So, with that said, hey, everybody that came in. What's up, Deb? What's up, Miss Giggles? We got Cindy's Traveling Crafts. We ain't stabbing nobody today. All right. We got Shawana. What's up, Shawana? We got Regina. What's up, Christy? What's up, Millie? What's up, Azzy and Kaya? How we doing? Hey, everybody. It is time for that disclaimer that you all know and love. Y'all ready? All right, guys, here we go. So welcome, one and all, to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I am your host, Miss Crochet and Coffee. How you doing? With my co-host, who technically is not here right now, but should probably be home in about 20 minutes. He's Mr. Coffee. He'll say hi whenever he gets home. But with that said, you are going to hear noise in the back of my lives. You're going to hear my dogs. You're going to hear my kids. You're going to hear my air conditioner, because, again, I'm sweating like a whore in church in here, folks. You're going to hear fireworks outside, because today apparently is the 4th of July Eve. So, with all that said, you're also going to hear me vaping. No, I don't want your opinion on it. I have my own, but thank you enough for having an opinion to want to share it with everybody. Just keep it to yourself. But with that said, if I say anything in this hour that we're going to be on here that might offend you, chap your ass in some way, we're going to ask that the door don't hit you, where the good Lord split you. Can I get an amen? With that said, welcome everybody to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I hope you all had a great week. We are working on Moonlight Swan from DIY Canvas Art. Again, they are linked down in the description box of this video, which is where you'll also find where the pen came from and the little bear tray from Brooke and all the fun stuff. So, hey, everybody, how we doing? Hi, Saphira's mama, how we doing? What's up, CL Aldrich Art? How we going? How we doing? We got Dante, hey. We got Nancy and Alexis, hey. We got Becky Barlow. Becky's different. Lisa, I did say like a whore in church. You ain't never seen those whores sitting in church sweating to death? I'm telling you right now. What's up, in Angel's mom? Hi, Noah. What's up, Carrie? While he's sitting here looking at me, real quick field trip. Yo, why he always looks so irritated? Say hi, Killian. For those of y'all who are new to my channel or don't know, this is Mr. Killian Jones. He is the one that is always getting into mischief, but tonight he's a sleepy boy. I don't know where Daisy is. Daisy's probably with Maggie. So if Wolfpack watches this on the replay, whenever she gets back from the lake, I think Wolfpack went to the lake. She had to go dump some of those trees off that she stole. She had gotten too many, so she had to go on vacation to dump some of them off. Don't tell her I said that. What's up, Nana? Pippa, he always telling me to leave him alone, but I ain't leaving him alone. You know how many times this week he's locked me in the shower again? Good God, no. After I did my whip and chat Tuesday, I go, you know what? I smell like a bag of old garbage. I'm going to go take a shower. I go take a shower. This dog, now my dogs are very smart. I don't know if anybody else's dogs are like this, but my dogs are very smart. They can open doors. They will work together to open doors. I was in the shower and I had the bathroom door closed, which I usually do when it's just me and the kids, because the kids, of course, will come in. Maggie likes to have story time when I'm in the shower because she knows I can't get away and escape. So she will sit by the door and read books to me, which is fine because I want her to practice her reading anyways. She will sit by the door. What's up, Felicia? What's up, Abba Nice? What's up, Purple Rain? What's up, Helen? Geraldine, hey. But they will sit by the door and they will cry at the door like, oh my gosh, she's going to a different world and she's going without me. I have to get into this bathroom. Well, Killian decides to open the bathroom door and I peek out the shower because I have a stand-up shower in my bedroom. So I peek out the shower and I go, what are you doing in here, dog? And he just looks at me and goes, ruh. I'm like, don't boof at me. No, we're not doing that. I'm not your dad. You need to get out of it. Ooh, don't boof at me. I'm tired of you talking back to me now. We're going to have words when I get out of this shower. I closed the door. I thought he left. No, here he goes and lays down. Now, I have a black towel that lays on the floor in front of my shower that I put down because I don't like the feel of a mat under my feet when I get out of the shower. I like a towel. So I have a special towel that I lay on the floor in front of the shower. I thought it was the mat that I had, or the towel that I had laid down. I go to open the door. Why can't I open the door? Why can't I? And then I hear him go, "Urgh." And I'm like, what the was Killian, get the hell out of here. Meanwhile, then Daisy comes and they decide to spoon right in front of the shower door. So what do? I could have called the kids for help, but they would have just laughed at me. So I just turned the shower on and stayed in another 20 minutes until they decided to get up and move. Because at this point, I've given up trying to fight these dogs. When the dogs are smarter than you, I don't want to live in a world like this where the dogs are smarter than me. But I live in this world and I have to deal with the consequences of my dogs locking me in the shower. And this happens probably once every other week where they will lock me in the freaking shower and I'm just sitting there like, well, if you can't beat them, join them. And I'll just turn the shower back on and just stand in the hot water until they decide to move because I ain't got nothing better to do. But I'm not about to freeze myself to death standing there trying to get them out of the way. Like, this is the life I live. Most people have cats that will watch them take baths. But I don't take baths. I'm too tall for that. My legs be sticking out the shower. I be looking all kinds of funny. So I don't take baths, okay? I take showers because I'm too tall. I'm a tall drink of water, and all this leg is not getting in the shower. And there's nothing worse than trying to sit down in the shower. And I have a friend, I think she's like 4'9". She can get in the shower and her feet barely touch the thing of the tub. And I'm like, see, you're made for showers. I'm 6'2", okay? No, my foot would be all up on the shower head, and I'll be turning on stuff and taking a shower while I'm in the tub and stuff. Like, I'm too tall for that. I'm too tall for it. I can't. What's up, Farfelli Alfredo? My cat guards the door like the zombie apocalypse is about to happen. Y'all, I don't know where I would be at without Daisy coming into the bathroom with me and protecting me while I go to the bathroom because I'm so vulnerable when I'm on the toilet. She can't possibly just go out and, guard the front or the back door. She has to come guard me while I'm on the toilet. And I asked Mr. Coffee, I'm like, hey, does she ever follow you into the bathroom when you go to the bathroom? No. If she's in the bathroom, which she will go hide in my bathroom every once in a while. If she's in the bathroom and he goes to get up to go to the bathroom, she will leave out of the bathroom and just lay in front of the door. But when I go to the bathroom, she has to come into the bathroom, sit right in front of me, and then stares at me while I go to the bathroom. And I'm like, this is not uncomfortable at all. Why are you staring at me? Why do you have to be in here with me? Why is this a thing? Like, I know it's a protection thing where dogs protect their owners because, when they're in the wild. I'm like, we're not in the wild. You might think that because the way these kids be running around here, but we are not in the wild. We is in the house, okay? I don't need protection. What am I going to need protection from? The wall? I need protection from your brother who keeps locking me in the freaking shower. That's the only thing I need protection from. Nope. Deborah, I thought the same thing. I thought it was because I was watching her. And about a year ago, when I had first mentioned this in my live about a year ago, I had mentioned that Daisy watched me in the shower, and somebody told me that. And I was like, huh. I purposely will turn my back to her and walk away. And you can ask my Patreons, because I do a vlog every week for my Patreon. Small plug. I do have a Patreon. They get weekly vlogs. And usually it's just me walking back and forth to the dog park. But which if you're a Patreon and you're new and you didn't know, a new video did go up before live. They usually go up before live. But I'm sitting there and I would turn my back to her and I'll walk away. Well, I thought she would do the same thing to me. No, she'll turn her back to me, but first she'll paw my leg to get my attention because she wants me to scratch her back. So while I'm going to the bathroom trying to handle my business over here, she wants me to scratch her back. And then when I'm done, if she doesn't want me to leave, she'll just sit there and put her face on my leg like she belongs in an ASPCA commercial. Like Sarah McLachlan's going to come from behind the side of the closet and the arms. For only 2 more minutes a day, you too can make Daisy a very happy girl by scratching her back some more. What? Get the hell out of here, Sarah. I'm not nice talking to you. Like, I feel like Daisy and Killian tried to hold me hostage in my own house. And they're just practicing right now. And at some point, they're going to revolt against me. And they're going to kidnap me in my own house. You ever feel like your kids are going to kidnap you in your own freaking house? That's how I feel about my dogs. Kids, I can handle. These dogs, they talk back like... Daisy talks back to Mr. Coffee now. I don't know when that started, but he told her to get out and do something, and she boofed at him, and I was like, whoa, did she talk back to you? And he's like, she has been for like the past couple of weeks. I'm like, well, she's getting brave. Usually it's Killian. No, Killian loves daddy. Killian doesn't love mommy so much. So yeah, these dogs are trying to like seriously take and keep me hostage in this house. What's up, the Diamond Lady? What's up, Diamond Paint with Ruby Q? What's up, Stephanie? Always remember, stay hydrated out there in the streets. after your first after hours? Yes. Welcome to it. Welcome to the crazy. Somebody asked me a couple of weeks ago, they were like, Miss Coffee, do you breathe? I'm like, I try to. They're like, you talk like an auctioneer. I'm like, I don't know what that means. And then somebody said that it sounded like I was calling out bingo numbers when I did my unboxing for Lovely Ladies, the Ladybugs. And I was like, bingo. I like bingo. Matter of fact, hold up, where's Miss Corona at? Hey, Maggie. Let me see if I can get Miss Corona out here. You want to come say hi to the peoples? Are you going to come say hi to the peoples? Say hi.
Hi, 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 hi.
Papa's in there.
Hi, Papa.
Oh, thank you, Diamond Painting and Technicolor. How's it going? Oh, there's Miss Becky.
Hi, Miss Becky.
You gotta speak up. They can't hear you.
Hi, Miss Becky. Kissy.
See, everybody saying hi.
Say hi to Dave.
How was summer school? Summer school is great because it's over. This was our first free week of summer. There was no summer school. She's all done with summer school. She'll be going to second grade next year. Are you excited for second grade?
I'm scared.
You're scared? Of what?
Of new fun again.
Of new what?
Of new fun again.
New fun again. And there's Daisy, y'all. So for those of y'all who don't know, there's Daisy and there's Maggie. Doesn't Daisy look worried? She's like, oh God, somebody help me. Hi, Daisy girl. There are the ladies. What's up, Jeffrey? See, everybody says hi.
Come on, Daisy.
All right, Daisy. Go.
Daisy.
Go get her.
Daisy, want my milk?
And away they go. Up and there goes Killian. Bye, Killian. Killian's just sitting here by the window because I have the blinds open so that I can see when Mr. Coffee pulls up. And Killian will sit in front of the window like one of those ASPCA dogs, and he'll wait for Mr. Coffee, and then he goes nuts when Mr. Coffee's truck pulls up. And he always, even though Mr. Coffee had the truck that looks like every other work truck out here, he always knows Mr. Coffee's truck, and then he gets all excited and starts jumping at the window and hooting and hollering. It's a mess. He's worse than the freaking kids. Oh, thank you, Aussie Disney fan. How are you today? A dog and her kid. So cute. Oh, yeah. What's up, Jeffrey? Meanwhile, Killian looks like I don't consent to this. Killian don't consent to nothing. So, I have a big announcement, you guys. I have a big announcement. Sort of big. So, I did a thing this week. I saved up and I did a thing. And I will be making Miss Coffee stickers. For right now, it's just going to be stickers. And then I'm going to venture off into doing other things. Like, I'll make, like, decals and stuff like that. I bought a Cricut. If you don't know what a Cricut is, I didn't know what one is until last week either, until I was just like, okay, I want one. I can make decals for cars, I can make iron-ons for shirts, all the good stuff. So I purchased a Cricut so that I can make my own shirts and pants and stickers and vinyl and all the things. So I'm super excited because I actually made a little sticker that said Miss Coffee. I was practicing. I wanted to see what it was like. I made a little sticker that said Miss Coffee. And I'm like, okay, I got this. And I got like a bundle deal. And it cost a whole lot of money. So I was like, I better get this because this thing cost a whole lot of coin. Okay? It was expensive. And you have a Cricut too? You say, I love my Cricut. You will love it. I love it already because I was able to make stuff for the kids already. And I'm just like, okay, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. So I'm going to draw up my own design. And I have 2 people that are going to test it for me. Just to make sure before I start handing out shirts and stuff. I'm going to have 2 people test it for me to make sure that everything's okay. So they'll get like the first stickers and everything. So I can test and make sure everything's okay. And then The only thing about it is I'm not gonna open an Etsy shop for it. Not doing that. No, I don't want to do that. So the only way to get them is through contest or Patreon. So I will be running regular contests because it's something that's small, like stickers and stuff are stuff that's small enough that I can put in a regular mailbox and I don't have to put on pants for that. At this point, Mr. Jerry's used to seeing me without pants on, so I don't have to put on pants for that. So I am going to start making stickers and stuff. So in the next coming weeks, you will probably start seeing like me pushing out some kind of design for it. I already kind of have the design in my head. I just need to draw it up and then have the Cricut draw it and sketch it and all that other fun stuff and then cut it out and see how I like it. So yeah, and I got my sticker paper in and my vinyls for the car decals and my vinyls for shirts. I got the press in so that I can make shirts and sweatpants and stuff. I am so excited. Pretty sure a Cricut will be a purchase of mine. I absolutely love it. It's an investment. It's an investment. But I'm going to love it because I can do stuff for you guys on the channel. So, like, when we go live, I can do, like, a random contest and be like, you get a sticker, and you get a sticker, and everybody's getting a sticker! So, yeah, like, I'm excited. Ah! Just spilled a tray of 310s. Moment of silence for Farfelli Alfredo and the 310 life that she's now living that's crying all over her floor, and she's probably down there crying with it. Amen. Y'all. There's nothing worse than spilling drills. Nothing worse. I hit my, what did I do? I was mad about something. I was fussing at the kids when I was working on my last canvas, and I bashed my hand down like this on the table, and my tray of drills popped. Didn't think anything of it. And I have this nervous tick that I do. I'm nervous. I rub behind my ear. I went to go rub behind my ear. Why did I find a drill? Please, someone explain to me, how do you get a drill behind your ear? Asking for myself. The Diamond Lady said she had her first moment today. She drills too. Oh, snap. Now, I have two people that are going to test the stickers because I want to make sure they're good quality before I start handing them out. So I'm going to have a couple people test it for me. And I'm pretty excited for it. And I'm hoping to be able to draw something up this weekend with Mr. Coffee because he don't know it yet, but he's helping. But I'm hoping to be able to draw something up this weekend and put it out as long as I feel okay. Because last weekend, I don't know what happened, but I lost the whole weekend. Like, I literally slept most of the weekend last weekend because my head was hurting so bad. And, hold up, did I take... Okay, I did. I was sitting here going, hold up, did I take my pills this morning? I took my pills this morning. Pawpaw was fussing at me because I didn't take my pills. But I took my pills this morning, and I'm about to take my nighttime pills now, Pawpaw.
Guys, can I read?
I followed a drill on my bum after a shower. Yeah. Potato and waffles. Oh my gosh. There'll be a potato in the cup, the coffee cup. It'll be sitting on top of a waffle. Look at Pawpaw. Good. See, Pawpaw? When I remember to do it, I do take my pills. If I don't remember because I have a busy day, then that's a different story. Y'all, Pawpaw was fussing because I kept forgetting to take my pills. Now, I wasn't doing it on purpose. But I guarantee you that Mr. Coffee took his pills. I made sure he got his pills. I made sure the kids, because every morning I set out everybody's pills except for my own. I set out everybody's pills. I get everybody breakfast. I walk the dogs. I come back and feed and water the dogs. I look at the lineup for today. And then I go, okay, what videos need to be recorded today? All right. Which I'm going to start using my bullet journal that I got from, who sent me the bullet journal? Somebody just sent me the little bullet journal. Forgive me for not remembering, of course, the stroke brain. I can't remember anything. I can see the person's name in my head, but I can't. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. But I'm going to start using the journals and stuff to write down like what I have to do for the day and what all activities are going to be due that day and all the kinds of stuff. Because this week, we all have weeks that we're just like, you know what? I don't want to adult this week. I'm not adulting this week. And then the week turns out like garbage. And you're like, this week was garbage. This was the Mondayest week ever. That was my week this week. Because usually I record all my videos on Mondays and Tuesdays. This week, I recorded the videos the same day they went out. I haven't done that in the longest time. And I did it this week, and I remember why I don't do that, because it's a pain in the butt, y'all. That's why all the videos this week came out super late, because it was just not my week this week. It's okay to have a down week every once in a while, okay? You guys get videos, like, you're gonna have another video coming tomorrow, like first thing tomorrow morning. So like, I try, and it's not gonna be a color in chat. I'm gonna save the color in chat because I'm gonna get a tag, and I'm gonna record a long tag. I'm gonna try to record a long tag if I can find a good one. I'm gonna do a tag because the first days that Minna gets here next week, I probably won't be recording or anything because, of course, I haven't seen my daughter in a year, so I'm gonna want to spend time with my daughter. So Mr. Coffee's mom and Minna are due here on the 11th. Minna's birthday is on Monday. Right now, I believe Minna is at the drive-ins with her friends, and I was like, don't bring me back to Corona, okay? Don't bring the Corona with you, dude. Like, they went to the drive-ins this weekend with her friends. They're celebrating her birthday early, because usually Minna would celebrate her birthday with her pap, but her pap passed away a few years ago. His birthday was July 4th, so she would usually celebrate the birthday with her pap, but this year they're celebrating on her birthday. So she is out with friends tonight celebrating. Y'all would think my daughter's a college student for as much as she goes out, but she's out with her friends tonight, and then she'll be celebrating her birthday essentially all weekend. And then Tuesday, she leaves Pennsylvania, goes to Ohio, and then they'll be making their way here. And they should be here on the 11th, which is the same day that Mr. Coffee has his first day off. So next week's going to be a little bit busy. So I'm going to have to be on the ball next week and make sure that all my videos get pre-recorded and put up on the days that they're supposed to be put up. Let's see what you guys got going on over here. I have pee pads laid out because there is no way they will go outside tonight. Y'all got a storm? Because it looks like we're about to get a storm. We keep getting these random storms out of nowhere. Like, at first I think it's heat lightning, and then I'm like, okay, this isn't heat lightning. This is something different. What is going on? And then we get hail. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, seriously. Oh, the fireworks. Oh. See, okay, how many people have pets that don't like the fireworks? And how many people have another pet? Like, if you have more than one pet, do you have one pet that doesn't care about fireworks and then one pet that does? Because I think my dog is slow. Let me explain. So Daisy is the baby of the dogs. Killies is like the boy, the man. Killian just gives 0 Fs. And then there's Daisy. Daisy's the baby. She gets babied by everyone. Like, she will go play tea party with Maggie. She's the baby. The other night we're sitting here and I'm talking to Mr. Coffee, and I look over and I see a firework get shot up into the sky, and I'm like, uh-oh, here comes Daisy come running, because Daisy will come run and she'll go hide in my bathroom, because in my bathroom there's no windows. She gets up and starts running. Meanwhile, there's a big burst of fireworks, scared both me and Mr. Coffee. Killian's sitting on the porch sleep, doesn't even move. I thought he was dead for about 3.25 seconds. He didn't even budge. He does not care. Killian could care less about fireworks. Daisy, on the other hand, I'm like, let me not ever get robbed and the person have fireworks, because good God, that would be the only thing. She's okay with the sound of gunfire. She's not okay with the sound of fireworks. I don't get that. I don't get it. Gina says, yep, bathtub is where mine hides. See, I don't have a bathtub in my bathroom. I just have a shower, but she will go huddle in the corner of the bathroom, and that's where she'll stay. Like, she won't cry or anything. You'll just see her get up and she'll prance to my room, and I'm like, oh, she must be going to hide. Now, last year during the fireworks, we let them outside and let them off their leashes to run the field down behind our house. She was perfectly fine then, but like when she's outside and she hears them, she's fine. When she's inside and she hears them, she loses her mind. Like, it's like, oh my God, I'm trapped. I can't escape. What is that noise? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, I think someone switched off my 310s for jumping beans. Just had like 4 take a nosedive out of my tray. What's up, Charlotte? Farfelli Alfredo. I'm kitting up this diamond painting here tonight. And I'm sitting here minding my own business. I'm talking to Pawpaw on the phone, telling him why his granddaughter went to the hospital, because Pawpaw don't see his granddaughter go to the hospital and not ask questions, okay? So I'm talking to Pawpaw, telling him what happened to Maggie. And as I'm getting the stuff out, I'm watching the drills literally jump in the tray, jump back out of the tray, back into the bag. So I'm sitting here like swishing the bag back and forth to get the drills to fall out. But they keep jumping out, like in and out of the tray, but back into the bag. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so much static. Oh my God, it drives me insane. Cheryl says, Miss Coffee, how do you like the new pen? I really like the new pen. Usually I don't go for the smaller pens. Like I like a big girthy pen, like girthy here. I like the big thick pens. This is the pen I got from JJ's Diamond Painting Pens, or yeah, JJ's Diamond Painting Pens. Girthy is usually what I go for. So I don't usually go for the littler pens. But I have to say, I used it to finish up my DIY moon shop, and then I used it to start this one. And I have to say, I actually really do like it. Like it's real comfortable to hold. Like I thought the bumps would be awkward, but it's actually not. It actually is really nice to hold. Where was I drilling? Yes, I love me the big fat pins. Fireworks are banned as of noon today. People are still popping. Yeah, people don't care. Yes, for those of you who don't know, Pawpaw is my dad. He's not my grandfather or anything. My kids call him Pawpaw, and with my kids, if they don't hear me call somebody the same name as them, they will call them what I call them, because they think that that's what they're supposed to call them. So like when I say Uncle Jesse, he's not my uncle. He's my kids' uncle. It's actually my brother-in-law, but we call him Uncle Jesse because that makes the kids remember to say Uncle Jesse and not just call him Jesse. I don't call Mr. Coffee Daddy, but I will every once in a while call him Mr. Coffee. And then Maggie goes, Mr. Coffee, could you get me some milk, please? And I'm like, that's Daddy. And she goes, but you called him Mr. Coffee. So it's a whole hot mess, okay? So Pawpaw is the guy in chat you see, that's David Pawpaw Harris. That's my in real life dad. That's my real dad. Like that's the person that raised all the crazy over here. And then got the nerve to look at me or to say to me the other day, why you act so much like me? Because you raised me. That's why. The crazy kind of come from somewhere. What's up, Tara Lynn? I have that one, Miss Coffee. I love it. I'm using it for the Ice Princess. Ooh, the Ice Princess. Is that the Hannah Lynn? Which, how many people are going for the new Hannah Lynn tomorrow? I think it's been a couple of weeks since we seen a new one from Hannah Lynn. I was shocked to see the Hannah Lynn come out. But y'all, listen to me. Did y'all see that llama corn? That llama corn was made for me. Did y'all hear me? That llama corn was made for me. Okay? I need the llama corn in my life. That llama corn, good God. Yep, see, there's Pawpaw right there. He know the crazy got to come from somewhere. I didn't just wake up one day like this. I've been like this my whole life because I've been raised by Pawpaw. Y'all didn't see the new Llama Corn Diamond Art Club coming out with? It's a Sheena Pike image. It literally, okay, so some things to know about Miss Coffee. 1, Miss Coffee loves llamas. 2, Miss Coffee loves unicorns. 3, Miss Coffee loves rainbows. 4, Miss Coffee loves llama corn. If you don't know what Pega llama corn is, it's a thing that, oh, thank you so much, Deborah. I greatly appreciate it. It's a thing that Dearly Crafted started. She was sewing up a little Pega llama corn, which is a Pegasus, which it was a llama with wings and a horn. So we called it Pega llama corn. And then Rachel, I was shouted at Rachel. And when I first met Rachel, she had just hit, well, it was before she hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, that's how long me and Rachel have been cool, okay? I won a drill pen because she said, name your favorite fantasy animal. And I literally said, Pega llama corn. And I won. The last contest I ever, and I felt really bad because there was a lady that had just started diamond painting and she really wanted a pen, and I'm like, I took the pen away from that lady. She could have had a pen. That's why you guys, when you guys tag me in giveaways and stuff on Instagram, I don't enter, because I don't enter giveaways anymore. Anything that I want, I am blessed to be able to get it myself. So I save that for you guys, the folks that are like subscribers that aren't YouTubers-esque that would like to get into the giveaways. That's why I don't enter giveaways. So Pega llama corn that's what Pega llama corn is, for those of you who already knew. Llama corn is, it literally isn't, the image is literally a llama wearing glasses with a unicorn horn that is rainbow, has a little rainbow shooting out the side of it, and his name is Llama Corn. Y'all, I saw that image. I had to pick myself up off the floor, okay? I was like, Sheena Pike must have been in my thoughts and prayers because, oh my God, she made that for me. Love it. Harbor Freight. Who said something about Harbor Freight? These? Yes, these are Harbor Freight. They are also linked down in the description box. Yes. Miss Coffee came prepared tonight, y'all. Yes, it was totally made for me. Needed in my life. Come hella hot water, you will see it on this channel. I'm telling you right now. You will see that that llama corn. I'm sorry. The llama corn. You will see it on this channel. Good God. I love that thing. Yes, and the glasses are in a heart shape. I'm going to change some stuff around. I might put some glow in the dark in it. I don't know. But that horn, y'all, oh my God, the horn is made of rainbow, y'all. And it's not even a big image. It's a little, like what is it, like 40 by 40 or something? So yes, I will have it in my life come hell or high water. I'm excited. And see, I said unicorn, and Maggie came out and she goes, unicorn? Because anything Baby Yoda right now, or unicorn. I don't have any Baby Yoda. Anything Baby Yoda or unicorn, Maggie's all about that life. Also, if you're in my group with Rachel Ray, it's Crafters Anonymous with Miss Crocheting Coffee and Rachel Ray. We have a group together. Yes, we share it. It's a thing. To enter into the group, you have to answer the 3 questions and agree to the rules. So at the top of the page, I put like, because there were a lot of people complaining about shipping times. Do keep in mind, folks, that we are still in the middle of a horrible pandemic. The Rona is real and slowing down everybody's mail. So if you're looking to get something from China, it's probably going to take about 3 to 4 months to get it. If you get it sooner than that, be lucky. But the longest I've waited for something was 4 months. So I'm saying about 3 to 4 months to get something from China. So I put up a post saying about that and about other creators. Now, one thing that is a huge rule in my group is that if you're a creator, you cannot self-promote yourself. Meaning if you do videos and you go in my group and go, I make YouTube videos, but I'm not going to talk about it, you will get banned out of the group. I am dead serious on the whole, because if I let it happen once where I let people promote and my entire group turned into just a bunch of random links. I literally had one lady that put up 8 links back to back to back to back. She got booted. Now she hates my life. I don't care. But I don't allow self-promotion or anything in my group. And I had somebody, like, as soon as I put it up, the person even liked it. I went and checked. And then in the next comment went, oh, I just did a video on an unboxing that you should see, and then put their link in the comments. And I'm like, good God. I'm like, did you not just like the thing, or did you just like it because I put up something in the group? Anyways, so we've been dealing with that this week in the group. But one of the other things, if you're new to diamond painting and you enter into the group, if you look on the side of the group, it should say something like, if you're on the computer, it should say files. Me and Rachel have started adding videos to answer questions like poured glue 101, how to save your double-sided adhesive canvases from getting bubbles, how to fix your canvas if it has bubbles. All these cool things for first timers. So if you enter into the group, please make sure to check the files for information, because there's a lot of good information coming from both Rachel and myself, because there are people in the group that just watch Rachel and there are people in the group that just watch me. So check the files out. We're starting to put new things in there, and as we go along, we'll add more stuff to it. Now, if a creator does something spectacular that one of us has not done, we will ask the creator if it's okay to put their file or their link in the files. But for right now, it's just me and Rachel's. So just going to point that out, because a lot of people have been asking about, you know, what's the difference between double-sided tape and poured glue? Is this a bubble in my canvas? Because they'll get a canvas, and you know how sometimes it'll have that little bubble in the top, or in the back of it, it'll have like a little bubble, and they're like, oh my God, I can't. And I'm like, it's not a bubble, boo-boo. Just pull the plastic back and flay it flat. Boom, the bubble's gone. It's not a bubble. It's just a lump in your canvas. Just pull the plastic back and smooth it out. You got this. Kathy says, hi, how section of a diamond painting video changed my life? Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that helped. That video was actually inspired by Jeremy Fryrear. which was inspired by Ginger Diamond Painter. I think that's her name. It might be GGDP. I'm not sure what she calls herself nowadays. Ginger and Cindy's Traveling Crafts are the ones that actually inspired that video for Jeremy. And then I asked Jeremy if it was cool if I did one because I had so many people asking me. And I'm like, I literally kept linking his video. And they're like, could you do a video on it? And I'm like, I don't know if I can explain it any more easier than he did, but I will try. And then I had a store steal the video and take all the pictures and put it in there. It was a whole hot mess. Either way, I'm so glad that I was able to help you, Kathy. Yes, if you're new to diamond painting, or if one of my videos really helped you and you want me to add it into the files, let me know and I will go ahead and add it into the files. But right now, I'm not sure if Rachel got around to doing it, because if you guys know, she is doing her 100 hours of cross stitch on her Haid. So I don't know if she got around to doing it, which was probably why she was up so late. Oh, there's Jeremy. But that's probably why she was up so late, because she was trying to get that 100 hours in for her cross stitch. But if you guys, if you see a video that you think would be helpful to new diamond painters, that you would like us to add to the files of the group, let us know and we can add it within like 2 seconds. Autistic Perspective, hello. I found Rachel Ray first and from there found Miss Coffee. That's how a lot of people end up finding me. They somehow find Rachel. And one lady said, I literally was going to Rachel's channel because I thought she was the Rachel Ray that cooks. And I'm like, why do you think that? She goes, because she was cooking. And I was like, oh, one of those. So I think that's also why she started putting Rachel Ray, not the cook. I'm like, I think they would know. And she goes, no, they don't. You know how many times I get people ask me if I'm Rachel Ray, and I'm like, okay. They see your face, right? Like, you talk about Ireland. And she's like, yeah, but they still think I'm Rachel Ray. Okie dokie. So for those of you who don't know, Rachel Ray is not the Rachel Ray that cooks and makes the dog food. She's the diamond painter, cross stitcher, knitter here on YouTube. Oh, One Virtuous Woman. Yes. I miss her. I need to go visit her this weekend. Does she still go live on Saturdays for Feli Alfredo? I need to go see her. I think I haven't seen her since right after my strokes happened is when I stopped going to lives, because I can't, for some reason on Saturdays, I can't stay up late. My brain is just like, no, you need to go to bed at like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. So I haven't been staying up super late, but I need to go visit her on Saturday. She moved to Sunday. Oh, even better. Okay. Pippa, One Virtuous Woman goes live most days? I didn't realize she went live that much. They only sell the containers in the stores now, Lily. Dude, that sucks. By the way, I love your name. I wanted to name Minna or Maggie Lily, but their dads weren't having it, so boo to their dads. What's up, Holly? Good night, Olivia. Thank you so much for hanging out. Kaya says, I'm DPing and listening, finished my section, so now I'm in bed. Whoop, whoop. How you doing, Kaya? It's been a long time since I've seen you. Aren't you like a night owl? Like, don't you work night shift somewhere? For the longest time, I thought you were a security guard at a bank. I don't know why. I think I had a dream that you were a security guard at a bank. But you had... Okay. I remember it. You were a security guard at a bank, but you wore roller skates that lit up. And you had like this really big flashlight that you would beat people with whenever they walked in front of the bank. Like, it was kind of like a Paul Blart, but the Kaya version. I don't know why the roller skates came into play. But in my head, that's what was happening. What's up, Misty? LOL, I am on a 2-week vacation. Oh, snap, 2 weeks. What are you going to do with your life, girl? Go mess up all the schedules. Well, what? I don't know why the roller skates came in and why you're hitting people with flashlights, but in my brain, that's what you're doing. You guys have to understand. When I don't know you that well, but I get bits and pieces of your life, like, from in my group, like, all I can think of when I see Diamond Painting with Doritos is I see her with a bag of Doritos with a little dog eating Doritos, working on her canvases, and then, like, she's brushing the Dorito crumbs from in between the canvas pieces, and she's like, oh, let me get that Dorito off there for you. Like, I don't know why, because the only reason why I think Doritos when I think of her, one, because her last name is Doritos, and which I'm probably saying it wrong anyways, but... I asked her one night to post a picture of her canvas, and I think she was working on Melinda and Moohoo. She sent a picture to my group of her working on her canvas with a bag of Doritos. Best thing ever. Oh no, the best one, the best dream I've had is about Jeremy. Don't get any dirty conclusions. It's not that kind of game. Okay, so Jeremy, y'all guys know I have a thing for Jeremy. I love Jeremy. Jeremy's my brother from another mother. Y'all know this, right? Right. So Jeremy, when he goes live on Saturdays, I try to come in, but I don't always make it in. The last couple of weeks I've missed it because I've been like sick or sleep or whatever. But Jeremy always has candy. And so like I think I was asleep during the day or something. And I had a dream that Jeremy was hitting on some girl and he kept pulling all this candy out of his pocket. He goes, "You want me to be your sugar daddy? I can be your churro." And I'm like, "What the hell?" And he just, if you know what my favorite game to play is, Twizzler. And I'm like, where did he get all the, like, in my brain, the girl's just like, "Oh my God, you're so sweet." He goes, "Oh yeah, you'll have to call your dentist. I'm giving you cavities, girl." And I'm like, the hell is going on right now? Like, what am I, like, I didn't know why I was there, because Jeremy lives all the way in California, and I'm like, why am I watching him pick up on chicks, one? And where the hell is he getting all this candy from? Like, the hell? And he's just pulling out candies. "Girl, I'll be your big league chew." What the fuck? Jeremy! And I remember it because I woke up and I was like, "Jeremy, what the f-" And Mr. Coffee looks at me, he goes, who the hell is Jeremy?" And I'm like, "Fry Rear." And he goes, "You're dreaming about Jeremy?" I'm like, "Dude, he was hitting on some chick with all this candy, but I didn't know where the candy was coming from. And it just kept coming." And he's like, "Hun, you really need to go back to sleep. Just go back to sleep right now." I'm like, "Dude, he had Rolos." Told him, if I stay at your house, I can roll right out in the morning. And I'm like, what the I need to get out of here. I need to stop. See, y'all can't let me be thinking about this weird stuff before and that's the reason why I had the dream about Jeremy. I remember it's because I fell asleep watching his live. And I think he said something like, "Oh, for those folks that want to know what candy I have tonight." And he has this bowl that sits on his table that's full of candy. And I just hear him naming off all this candy. And I think I fell asleep. And then the next thing I know, we go to the store. We're going to a store, and there's some chick out in front of the store, and he decides he's gonna play big baller, and he's just like, "Hey girl, want a piece of my Reese's?" I'm like, "What?" And at first it wasn't weird. At first I was like, "Go ahead, Jeremy, get your game on, dude. Go ahead, do your thing, boo boo." And then the candy kept coming, like he pulled a whole pack of Twizzlers out of his pocket. He goes, "Do I give you the Snickers?" I'm like, "What the where's the candy?" He had like the weird thing about it was he had on like cowboy pants. And if you girls know cowboy pants, and I know you do, cowboy pants don't leave a whole lot of room for Rolos and Snickers and Butterfingers and all this other kind of stuff. Like, it don't leave a lot of room for that. So I didn't know where the candy was coming from after he pulled out the Twizzlers. And then he's pulling out Big League Chew and churros. And I'm like, where the hell you get the churro from? Like, what? And I was so confused and I was so lost. And these are the things that go through Miss Coffee's head when she's sleeping. So, like, don't say weird things to me before I go to sleep. Poor Becky. I can't tell you how many times I've had dreams about Becky trying to murder people or her. I had a dream that some lady made her mad and she chased her down the road in her car and threw a plot of flowers at her and was like, "Now you're going to need them for your funeral." And she just chucks this potted plant at this lady's head. And then she drives off, and she's doing a vlog while she's doing it, but for some reason, I'm in the car with her, and Tiny Pufferfish is like, "Don't worry, this is normal." What the hell? So, like, you can't let me talk to you before I go to bed, because weird things happen in my brain at night, okay? These are the weird things that happen. I can't make this crap up. I can't do it if I try, but usually either, see, last thing that happened to me, on Saturday nights, it's usually Jeremy. And then most of the other days of the week is Becky. And then she'll be like, because I'll be like sitting there talking to Becky all day. And I'm like, "How the hell did you record a whole vlog?" And she goes, "In the time we weren't talking." Chick, we were talking all day. How did you record a whole vlog? Like, I don't understand. Like, I can't record with talking to you. Like, what? Becky has magic powers she just doesn't tell us about. So yeah, like, there's that. The Candyman makes the world taste good. Apparently he was making somebody taste good, because good God. And then y'all wonder why Miss Coffee always talking about food in here, because I got Diamond Painting with Doritos. I got Jeremy with the Candyman stuff. I got Becky with the flowers. I'm hungry, and apparently I'm thinking about flowers. It's a whole patty pie. Where's my patty pie? Okay, so here's the pie. that Marianne Young made for me. I don't know where the slice is. Let me explain to you guys what happened to the slice. I'm not even joking you. After the live that I showed you guys this thing, I had it on my canvas, okay? I had the little slice and the pie. Why did the dog come up and try to eat it and broke part of my pie? I was like, oh my God, the dog thought it was real pie. Oh my God. My dogs don't usually eat anything that's not food. But y'all know Killian is greedy as all get out, okay? He literally took it and I had to open his mouth and scrape all that stuff out of his mouth because he thought it was a piece of the godforsaken pie. And every time I have patty pie, he's all in my face trying to get it. Y'all, I was so mad. And I don't know where the pie slice is right now. Like, oh, there it is. So if you look at the top of it here, I don't know if it'll focus. So there it goes. See how that part right there is missing? Chewed it off. Greedy dog. Miss Coffee, is your all dashing discount code still the same? It should be. I'm not sure if it's still good because it was only good for a month, but it's still the same. It's still Alishia 50. Mystical. Miss Coffee, I had a dream you attacked me with a diamond painting pin. Why would I attack you with a diamond paint? Did I hit you with it or did I stab you with it? That's the question. Because Miss Coffee can do some scary things sometimes. And I picture if I go to jail. Well, okay, one, I've been to jail once. Don't judge me. Okay? There was a thing and some words that were said that should not have been said, and I went to jail. I was in jail long enough for them to take my fingerprints and everything, and they let me go. Either way. They got me on disorderly conduct. Imagine that. I imagine that if I did go to jail, it would probably be for stabbing someone, because I like to stab things. I wake up some mornings, I'm like, I'm feeling extra stabby today. Like, I feel like I could just stab something. And then I do an unboxing, and I feel all better and warm and fuzzy on the inside. Got the dog addicted to... Katie, look, I wasn't trying to get the dog addicted. He literally got one little piece of that pie. And for 4 days, every time I would bring a piece of that pie to my table, he would be over here wagging his little tail just to going. Oh, and right now, I hear fireworks outside. Go figure. Daisy's laying over by my door in my bedroom because my bedroom door is closed. And Killian's sitting here looking at the fireworks. He's trying to figure out where the fireworks are coming from. Meanwhile, Daisy's hiding. I'll tell you, something wrong with that dog. And I think Mr. Coffee had like a bad dream or woke up for some reason last night. He wakes up, and usually Daisy's the caretaker of everybody in the house. If you have a bad dream or something, you wake up, Daisy's usually right there. Nope. For Mr. Coffee, it's Killian. So he woke up in the middle of the night, and Killian, like, nudged his face and then, like, put his head down so he can pet his head. And I just hear him go, "It's okay, Killian. I'm okay. Let's go back to sleep." And I'm like... And I didn't hear the Killian part. I just heard him say, "It's okay, sweetie. Let's go back." I thought he said sweetie. And I'm like, "Who the f you talking to?" And he's like, "What is wrong with you? I'm not talking to anybody." I'm like, "You better not be talking to anybody over there talking about sweetie." He says, "I didn't say sweetie. I said Killian." I'm like, "Yeah, you about to get killed. They'll be saying other people's names." And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you can't say nothing. You be yelling out people's name and you wake up all the time, so you can't say nothing. Killian is a very brave dog. What's up, Rosemary? Hi, Miss Coffee. I'm a fellow South Carolina, currently living in Florida. Whoop, whoop. What part of South Carolina are you from? I am from a small town called St. Matthews, South Carolina. Melissa B. Melissa B, are you causing ruckus over here again? Purple Rain says, I'm going to post a stabby stab joke in a group. It's hilarious. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you do that. Adriana says, straight up, just talked about yelling Jeremy's name. Exactly, right? Oh, we got some Carolinians in the house. Whoop, whoop. Y'all know Miss Coffee be rapping for South Carolina. I might not live there no more, but you know what they say. You can take the girl out the country, but you can't take the country out the girl. Which, by the way, I always thought that people from down south were all like me in the way, like, how I talk and do things. Apparently not. It's just the crazy that I was raised with. Don't worry about it. It's all right. It's weird working on this canvas. I'm not used to the canvas being this high up. Like, I can see everything clear as day, and I'm like, something's not right here. Like, I'm missing something. Oh, and for those folks that are, like, worried because you like using a light pad, If you can't, since you can't use a light pad with this, you can always take and use an overhead light. Problem solved. What's up, Leon Crafty Crafter? Southerners are cray-cray, but we all love us. Ooh, Kool-Aid pickles, girl. Don't even get me started. I got some pickles over there right now. And I got Kool-Aid in the cabinet. Oh, snap. I'm about to make me some Kool-Aid pickles. That's right, Cheryl. One and only Miss Coffee. Miss Coffee keep you hydrated. Keep you caffeinated for the weekend. Yeah. Yo, I don't know how crazy it is when I go back and listen to these lives. And I'm like, what the hell do I be talking about in these things? Like, I just be saying the off the wall. And they just be like, yeah. What are Kool-Aid pickles? Girl, Katie, listen. Kool-Aid pickles are when you marinate pickles in Kool-Aid. You got to let it marinate in there now. You got to keep them in there for a couple of days. Maybe even a week if you're lucky. And then the Kool-Aid seeps into the pickle, okay? I like to cut mines like spears and then do them that way because they are delicious. What do you mean yuck? No yuck. Never had Kool-Aid pickles, but I've heard of vodka watermelon. I've never heard of vodka watermelon. Dill pickles. Sweet pickles are for relish. Texas here. Yeehaw. I know a couple people from Texas. A week if you can withhold from... Exactly. If you can withhold from... Especially if you get like a black cherry pickle or the tropical punch pickle. Oh my gosh, tropical punch pickle. See, we can't have pickles in the house. Oh, Daisy, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at the fireworks. We can't have pickles in the house. They don't last long. Between Mr. Coffee and Maggie, either one of them I always catch in the jar, and I'm like, could y'all please leave the pickles alone? I just love pickles. Vodka watermelon is awesome but potent. I have never had vodka watermelon, but then again, I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. I'm doing good, Triple C and Joe Show. How are you doing? I got an idea for a sticker. A cup of coffee with some crochets tucked in the handle. Yeah, well, it wouldn't be in the handle. So what I was going to do is it's going to be like a coffee cup with a crochet hook in the coffee cup, like it's stirring the coffee, and then like a diamond on the cup. I'm thinking that that's what my logo is going to be. Llama corn with like have a little peg of llama corn sitting on a little couch with a coffee cup, stirring it with a crochet hook and a diamond on the cup. I didn't like watermelon until I went through menopause. Really? Add a cup of sugar. Yes. As long as you're over 19, I don't want an influence on it's drinking. Ooh, Jerry, post it up on your Instagram. Good night, Diamond Painting with Doritos. Thank you so much for hanging out. Got some Texas going on in here. Oh, yeah. There's always people from Texas in here. I have to say, I think that's one place I have never been. I don't think I've ever been to Texas. I've been pretty much everywhere else, but I don't think I've ever been to Texas. Pull Pawpaw, have we ever been to Texas? I think Pawpaw has been in Texas without me. Y'all gotta remember, I'm a military brat, so we've been all the places. Ruin the pickle like what? Putting Kool-Aid in it? No, that's the best of two worlds. You got pickles and Kool-Aid. Y'all know the daggers I shot at Mr. Coffee the last time we bought pickles? Because we buy pickles because that's my grease jar. Because I'm Southern, we always have to have a grease jar. So my grease jar is a pickle jar. And what I do is I let them eat all the pickles. I drink the pickle juice. And then we put the grease from like food that we cook in the jar. Which isn't too often. So I'm sitting there and I watch this man. Now I love pickle juice. Pickle juice is my ish, okay? I love pickle juice. I watched my husband of 10 years, who I love oh so dearly. I watched this man take the pickle jar and dump it down the sink with all that pickle juice. Y'all, I could have stabbed him in the esophagus. Right in the esophagus. Why? Why do you hate my life? Like, why? Yes, Melissa, it is delicious. See, there's a lot of people from Texas in here. Shades from Texas. Yes. Bella the Beast says, we have Whataburger and Bucky's minus the car wash. What's Bucky's? I've never heard of Bucky's. Oh, that was a firecracker. Yvonne, you like pickle juice? Yvonne, message me after chat. I need to ask you a question. Jill said, what's up, Jill? Manitoba, Canada here. Isn't that a brand of cigarettes? Why am I thinking that's a brand of cigarettes? Kayla says, I'm living the 310 life right now. I think I'm about to lose my mind. You'll get through it, don't worry. It's a fancy-ass gas station with a beaver mascot. What's up, Kim? I've been to Whataburger, I think. I think that was Whataburger. Pawpaw lives in Harrisburg, y'all. For right now. I think he took us, I think it was Whataburger, because we saw the Ghostbusters. Like, there were people dressed up as the Ghostbusters with the Ghostbusters car. We took a picture with them and everything. I'm pretty sure that was Whataburger. Kim's for Colorado. Nice. It's like Quick Trip or Racetrack. What's Racetrack? Okay, Yvonne. Way Back Burger. Oh, was that Way Back Burger? I don't know. This Whataburger, Way Back Burger, all the burgers just I got a big burger with bacon on it. That's my favorite thing. A burger with bacon. Give me a burger with bacon. Miss Coffee's a happy girl. Reddish, orange, and white stripes with a W. Good night, Diamond Paint Queen 2020. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. All right, Purple Rain, I'll go look at it. Yes, Christine. If I get a burger, right now my obsession is, and Jeremy, don't hate me, okay? I love you still, don't hate me. Right now my obsession is Arby's roast beef sandwiches with cheddar with bacon on it. Oh my God, I'll die. I'll just die. It's Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee said he heard bacon. You need Hardee's in your life, big ass burger. I have a Hardee's here. We have Hardee's here, right? We've never been to Hardee's here.
They got some banging breakfast.
Yeah, I remember Hardee's breakfast. I remember Hardee's from back when I lived in South Carolina. But I haven't eaten there as an adult in so long. Even when we lived in Pennsylvania, there was a Hardee's on the way to Pawpaw's house, and I still didn't go. I don't know why. I can wake you up for breakfast platters in the morning. Hold up, what time do we gotta wake up in the morning?
Well, I don't know. They're open 24 so.
Hold up, Hardee's is open 24 hours?
Here, yeah.
Mother chicken. You're just now telling me this.
I just found out like the other week when it was the last time we were on days.
Move the book. And there's the big baby. Every day. Say hi to the people, son. See, Killian's awake now for his daddy. Exactly. That's the only reason why he's awake. Oh. Didgeridoo goodness for you that scared the crap out of me? It's okay, Daisy. It's alright, honey. I know. Do I want a rag? Why are you bringing home random rags?
Made out of t-shirts.
At least they're recycling. Yeah, it didn't hide the didgeridoo well enough. I don't touch the didgeridoo because that's probably the one thing in this house that he would notice if I did something with. He'd be like, his wallet and the didgeridoo. If I touch those two items in this house, he's like, what did you do to my stuff? I didn't do anything. Why is it moved? It was laying like this, and now it's laying sideways. I didn't touch your stuff.
It's like when we were kids. My my friend spilled some stuff right at the edge of the chair. He was like, oh, I'm just going to move the chair an inch. My mom will never notice. Mom walks in the house in 3 seconds. Who moved my chair? What'd you spill?
What's a beaver nugget? That sounds awful. Virginia says, I went to Texas once, turned right around, got my happy self back on the highway home, and didn't stop driving until I got into my driveway. They really should put a warning on those. What happened?
A warning on what? Texas?
Apparently, beaver nuggets are like cinnamon cookies with cracker things.
Oh, so we watched how it was made while we were eating lunch, and apparently, I don't remember what it was called.
Did Mr. Coffee come over to greet you upon coming home, or is it just Killian number one? Killian's number one, and then when he's done with Killian, I get a hello.
Yay.
Good night, Madeline. Thank you so much. Off to watch Hamilton. Have fun with Hamilton. Mr. Coffee, what was with pouring that juice down the drain? Yeah, when you pour the pickle juice down the drain. You talking about, oh.
I haven't touched it.
Not that one.
No, not that one.
The last one we had, you touched. Yeah, yeah, he gonna go hide now.
You seem like you already had your electrolytes.
I didn't have my electrolytes. Melissa says, oh, I ran from Texas too. Good God, I hated Texas. Food is great, but that's all that I found good about Texas. We're all crazy here. Yeah, if you come to this live, you got to be crazy. Something wrong with you.
What's the comedian's name? Louis Black or something like that?
Louis Black, yeah.
Yeah, I'm from New York, so just look up his video. That'll tell you what I think about Texas.
I don't, okay. Have you ever been to Texas?
Me? No.
Would you want to go to Texas?
I made that offer to you a couple times because I can...
No, you want to go work down in Texas. I'm not moving to Texas. Apparently Maggie is watching fireworks out of her room.
Oh, I figure once you're done, I'll probably throw it in the truck and have a field or something. If you want to.
Texas has nice people and good food. There ain't much else. Oh, Sierra. Pink Obsession, what's going on? I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Texas for a short while, then moved to Oklahoma. I hate Oklahoma. Isn't that usually how it goes? This coffee, the bugs in Texas are as big as Killian. No, thank you. I don't want it. Definitely don't want it.
Is that why they all carry guns?
That's probably why they carry guns. Yes, Mr. Coffee, New York. That is where I am from. Moved to Florida. Why does everybody move to Florida? No wonder Paw wanted to move.
That's how it goes. My grandparents were like born and raised in New York. Were retired and moved to Florida.
Pawpaw's the only person I know that was born in New York and then just decided, no, I don't want to meet everybody. I don't want to see everybody else. I'm moving to Alabama. He's like, I'm going to Alabama. That way I don't run into anybody I know. Meanwhile, my mom's whole family's down there. Born and raised in Florida. Aren't you lucky? Except for that humidity. Good God. If the bugs were as big as Killian, I wouldn't be here, Miss Coffee. I don't know why they talk what they talk about. Sierra, are you used to the bugs that were in Texas? Do you have one on a leash in the backyard that you think is a dog, but really it's not? I'm asking for myself.
I mean, I've seen roaches in New York.
Hubby and I are retiring in Montana. Montana's a really nice place.
Yes, it is.
That's where we go to, that is rare, a native Floridian. Oh, I got the word right. All right. So before we call it a night, I want to show you guys because I'm proud of myself. I'm real proud of myself. So before we go, we get one more shot of Killian being pitiful because Daddy left him. How dare he? There's Mr. Coffee. But there's the cricket. There's some more of the stuff I got from Brooke. But there's the cricket and my sign that says Miss Coffee and the coffee cup. Isn't it cute? And that's all the stuff I got with the cricket. So, yeah. Be looking out for stickers and merch coming soon as I learn how to use the freaking cricket and I test it. Because, again, I don't want to be handing out no janky products. So, I'm going to get it tested before I start handing stuff out. But that is it for me tonight, folks. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me. I greatly appreciate it. Every Friday night, you guys make my night. So thank you so much. Again, there will be a video first thing tomorrow morning, so be looking out for that. And if nothing else, you have the rest of the week's videos to go watch if you missed one. So thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. If you're new to the channel and would like to see more random craziness just like this, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified anytime I randomly decide to put up a video. And believe me, it's random. With that said, I must now really bid you adieu. Not for reminding you, I hope you all have a very happy and safe weekend. Be careful with the fireworks. Remember, safe distancing between people. Wash your hands, don't touch your face, all that fun jazz. But I now must bid you adieu. But not before reminding you, like I always try to. Be kind, be courteous, be cool. Good night, everybody. You guys have a happy and safe July 4th, and I will see you guys in my next video.